So I just picked up a new to me 2010 BMW 335i. It's an E90, so sedan model. Fairly low mileage actually for the year. It's got about 85,000 miles on it. It's a fully stock, other than it's got some window tint, but it's in very good condition. I've been really pleased with driving it so far. I've only had it a couple of days. This is my first N54 model, but I've been really excited about trying to pick one of these up because of the potential that they have, tuning potential, and just in general, I just like the way that they drive. I've owned a bunch of BMWs. I've had two E46s. One was a 330i, one was a touring model. I've had two E90s now. This is my second E90. First E90 was a wagon. That one was an N52 B25, so a 2.5 liter model when I was living in Germany. And now the N54. Previous to that, I actually had an E60 with the it was an M54. It was an early E60 with the 3 liter naturally aspirated engine. And then prior to that, also I had a E53 X5 4.8 IS. So I'm not a stranger to BMWs. I've had a bunch of them, but first turbo BMW I've had. I'm really looking forward to this. It'll be a lot of fun, I think. I'm gonna probably end up doing some general maintenance, I think, to it soon, and then tune it and have some fun. Generally, what I like to do when I first get a car is change the oil. I actually like to change the battery. BMWs in general now, they get really finicky if you don't have solid voltage from the battery, so I just tend to change the battery anyway and get it coated. It's just cheap insurance, I think. So I'm looking forward to the first time I get a 30FF, so I can join the 30FF gang, where you have a boost leak somewhere, because these things are notorious for that. I have not gotten all of the paperwork from the previous owner yet. I think I am the third owner, might be the fourth owner, I'm not 100% sure on that, but it looks like the guy that I bought it from is going to be sending me some paperwork on things that were done generally for maintenance, and hopefully it'll have some decent maintenance records, but my assumption is it probably will not, just because these cars tend to not get that well maintained. But who knows? I know the guy that I bought it from, I've known him for 20 years, and he's a big Porsche fanatic, and he did some general maintenance. I know it's had one injector replaced already, and we'll see. We'll go from there. It's fairly well optioned. It's a sport model, so it has the sport suspension, sport seats and interior. It is not an M Sport model. Black leather, automatic, which is I like the idea of having an automatic just because I commute. This is going to be my commuter. I like the fact that it does not have iDrive. I actually prefer that, which is good for me. It's got these sunshades. So if you look at the sunshades, this is fairly rare actually for the E90 to actually have the sunshades. So this comes with the shades. This sunshade package comes with the shades in the rear windows, and also one that goes up in the back. So it's actually pretty interesting to have. One thing that I am not a big fan of is all North America BMW models came with at least the hi-fi. 2010 and I think 2011, you could actually get a bass stereo, which means there's no tweeter in here. There's no extra speaker in the rear door, and I think it gets a really rubbish subwoofer underneath the seats. So this actually does have the bass audio package, which kind of stinks, but you know, I'm no audiophile, so it's not like I really care about that too much. Would have been nice to have a Logic 7 or whatever in it, but anyway, fairly clean overall. It does look like there was these carbon fiber kidney grills were installed. At one point, the grill had, he told me he hit a, what was it? He hit a raccoon or something like that. Anyway, and damaged the front grill. I have a new one of those. He provided that, and so I'll get to installing that at some point. But yeah, overall, this is the car. I'm looking forward to messing around with this a little bit. Stick around if you're interested in BMW content. We'll see what we can come up with. I'm sure there'll be some things that break on this car that I'll have to fix.